Something about your hands on my body is better than any man I met. Something about the way you just get me. I try and I don't, 'cause I can't forget. You've got a feeling, a soul that I need in my life. Yeah, yeah, oh
Megan performed with Beyonce. I love them. And bitch, you know I'm there when they see you in the mirror. What a nigga there that's trying to turn this into something. Bloody Mary on my toes. Right again. We might go shopping, baby. Every time I pop out, it gets scary for you hoes. Good morning, friend. Welcome or welcome back. I'm Quinn. I've lost 60 pounds so far since starting my weight loss journey, and I'm about 1.5 years into my body recomposition journey of growing my glutes and sculpting my back. So I make a lot of videos about my fitness journey and lifestyle things. And today I am really trying to get my shit together for the fall, okay? We're about to be in October. It's September 30th, September 29th. About to be October, and we're in the last quarter of the year. And I really need to like reconfigure my fitness goals for the fall, because now that I'm in Richmond, I'm from Mississippi, there's real winter. Like, it's actually cold outside right now. So I need to adjust my fitness goals so that I can keep doing them. And so my fitness goals are habit-based and silhouette-based, not number-based. So silhouette-wise, like I said, I'm trying to define my back so that I see like significant difference from the beginning of the year, and I'm trying to glow my glutes so I see differences in the inches. So those are my aesthetic goals, but to reach those goals I have habits I'm trying to build or maintain or be consistent in, whatever. And those are getting 111 grams of protein, doing daily walks for 1 hour, going to the gym 5 days a week, doing 1 gallon of water every day, and getting at least 7 hours of sleep. If I can do those 5 things as consistently as possible, I know for a fact that there will be differences. there will be differences in December. So 3 months of that consistently, babe, I know, I'm a scientist, I know for sure that there will be differences. So I really want to make these easier to accomplish. They were very much easy to accomplish in the summer since it's hot outside. I'm a summer baby. I'm from Mississippi, so I'm always outside walking. I'm always outside partying, dancing, whatever. Like, it's easy to get the cardio in. I can wear my shorts to the gym. Gym time is gym time, so it's no problem, right? I'm walking a lot. I'm eating good food, barbecue and shit. I'm fucking and therefore getting good sleep. Like, it's just a good time for the goals. And then we get to right now. August and September have been a little murky. If you saw my struggling with work-life balance video, like, I've really been trying to build up my consistency again ever since the school semester started. Oh, so it's been a rough adjustment into this new routine. So now I'm trying to make sure that I build it properly around my new circumstances, aka it being cold now. So today I want to take you through my new home routine and just talk about some of the things I'm trying to adjust to make sure that the fall doesn't become my excuse for no gains. So to make sure that my gains don't slip this fall, I am reprioritizing how I fit fitness into my day. Hence me up right now at 6 in the morning. I actually picked out my gym fit last night to save myself some time this morning because so much to do. So let's go put that on so I can actually get the fuck in there. Ordering me. You know what that shit about to bust a feeder, nigga.
I don't get mad, I get even.
What you niggas think?
Whoa. See, we rough niggas up, I ain't begging for peace.
P-Block, baby.
Stepping on shit, I had fresh in my toes. She called me new cause I stay on my throat. Still hit that boy, got his ass hitting notes. My niggas want man, so you know it. Cause nobody touching the flow. They say you want.
So I made this digital bullet journal. I've made a few actually that are in my description box, but I just made this one for October. It is live and free, but I made this so that I could get back on track. I've been a bullet journaler forever and tracking my stats I've already kind of been doing with my habit tracker and cues review, but now I've just gotten really organized again, and I'm using that as a big part of my strategy for staying on track in the fall. I literally have a list for every goal of mine, and I keep it everywhere possible. It's on my refrigerator, it's in my journal, it's in my bathroom, it's in my notes app, just constant reminders of my mission and my goals so I don't forget, because that's really a big part. It's procrastination and it's forgetting, and that's not a good enough excuse for me at this time. I got too much to do, so So I've created these systems to stay accountable to these goals as well, not just planning them. That's one part. Doing them is one part. And then actually being accountable through these YouTube videos, my Q's review every week, and my workouts on my Instagram. So I've created some systems to keep these things top priority. So let's go to the gym. I gotta make my pre-workout snack first. On the bigger things. Yes, you do. I'm gonna bring the code. You should bring your skis. In my VIP, we are enemies. We are foes. Who are you? That got you playing with your nose. Huh? It should be big at least. We are enemies. We are foes. Who are you?
From overseas, I had to buy her a new visa. Met your wife in Vegas, but I hit her in a visa. Backwards, I help out with the Rhea. How the Adderall, I feel like I could lift a tree up. See too many cameras up. On that bullshit. On that bullshit. On that bullshit.
We don't want that. We want bars. The reason why we listen to 21 and the Boy, that's what we do in Paris. We don't.
Oh yeah, this easy motherfucking easy with the hating.
It's on me, you niggas don't wanna know. Cause we with it ain't been a minute. I know I've been too hard to find. I had to be I can go to it and take it. Smoking this guy, this shit starting to get like it's cracking it. That's the ball up and I give you the joke that I'm gonna.
You know, I saw it was a TikTok, but it was on Twitter. About the fact that we're supposed to be taking our supplements with our food so that they can actually digest and not just float around our bodies. Like we need to activate our stomach's awareness that we are putting something in our body, and then we need to, where'd the little one go? Okay, that we're putting something in our body and then you supplement so that they digest into your bloodstream and shit, apparently is the tea. And I didn't realize that. I've been taking it like first thing in the morning, no food. So I've actually read the bottles and they do say take with food. So I wait until I've had my smoothie or my rice cakes to actually eat them, take them. You know what I'm saying, Jesus. So I'm taking magnesium, vitamin D, fish oil, and a daily multivitamin right now. One of the first things that I am adjusting for fall, first goal I want to talk about while I'm here is the fact that I really need to get enough sleep. That's number one for me, and I've been so bad about it the past 3 days. I've been up since like 4 a.m. till 4 a.m. and getting like 4 or less hours of sleep, which is not ideal. My goal is 7 hours of sleep. So why? Because adequate sleep, like a good amount of sleep, good quality sleep, a consistent sleep routine allows for our bodies and our minds and our muscles to recover correctly. And also, as someone with PCOS, it really ensures I have hormone and appetite balance to stay unstressed and on track. I need more water. So the strategy I've come up with to make sure that I get those 7 hours is realizing what time I want to wake up and what time I need to go to bed. So if my ideal time to wake up is 5 a.m. I didn't go to bed early enough for that today. But if my ideal time to wake up is 5 a.m., that means I need to be in bed by 10 p.m. So what do I need to do to make sure that I'm in bed by 10 p.m.? I've created a new night routine to kind of tire me down, wind me down to the fact that I'm getting in the bed. And I just want to use that to make it stick. So I've been working on building that routine. And now that it's almost fall, how I'm adjusting it is just the fact that it's gonna start getting dark fast. Like, it was 6:37 last night and it was already like sun almost gone. That's crazy. That's crazy. So with it getting this dark early as fuck, I be wanting to go to sleep as soon as the sun set. And you know what? Instead of fighting that, I think I'm gonna feed into it. Like, okay, if it's gonna be dark at 7, let me use it to go to sleep at 8, wake up at 4. I'm just being exaggerated, but like wake up at 4 early in the morning and start my day early, and also end my day early. Like, if it's going to end early, start it early, and just take advantage of that and build that into my system. I like just follow the sun. Like, I have these windows, sunlight coming in. Like, why not follow the sun? When the sun wakes me up, get up. And that's going to be earlier and earlier as we progress into the year. So I'm hoping those two things will help me, you know, for the fall. My nighttime routine and flowing with the sun. So I'm eating my pre-workout snack. I put this in this bowl so I can take it with me. Whatever I don't drink of this smoothie goes in the refrigerator for when I get back. And then go kill my ass. I have a meeting at 9 and it is 7:11 a.m. So I have the next hour and a half to work out before my meeting, and then I'll do my other things. So yeah, sleep is that girl. I've really been doing my best to get her under control, but everything feeds into each other, and having good days, good mornings leads to having good days, which leads to proper nighttime routines, which leads to proper sleep. So it all feeds off each other. So I'm trying to just get it together, right? So second goal is to live 5 days a week. Let's go live 5 days a week. Countdown to the end of the year. As of today, there are 94 days left in this year. I'm gonna put on the screen how many days are left as of you seeing this. Stop playing with your own time, babe. We only get so much. Another fitness goal of mine right now is to build muscle by lifting heavy in the gym. I've lost 60 pounds so far, but I've been kind of at a plateau these last couple months with my inconsistency, so I really want to push myself with really good form and tracking my weights, like what pounds I'm using, so that I can actually progress quicker and more systematically. So my strategy for this has been to follow a workout plan. I have a workout plan that I've made myself. I have used other ones previously, but I have these listed as tasks in my Google Calendar. So I open the task when I get to the gym, and then I tick them off there. And then I track me actually doing it through my Instagram, my bullet journal, and my cues review for accountability. So that's my strategy for making sure that I do it. And how I'm adjusting for fall is just the fact that it's going to be cold, so I'll be inside more often. I'm just accepting this. I'm accepting it. So I want to be realistic about having to use my apartment gym sometimes. And this means I have to use dumbbells instead of barbells sometimes. And also just to save time, like now before my meeting. So maybe I'll do an RDL instead of a good morning, or I'll alter my form to do it more appropriately with a dumbbell, or maybe I'll add a resistance band to make up for the limitations of my grip strength. So there's just things I've been trying to consider and be realistic about, so that I don't have the excuse of, oh, well, I can't go to the big gym, so like that's no excuse. And I've also done home workouts. So I am just adjusting for being able to not rely on having to go outside to make sure that I get in my session.
This year, so
Yeah,
it's good.
yeah, I got exams Wednesday. Hey, Quin. I can start. I don't have much right now. I'm gonna share a screen from that. We want to study pretty easily. We just have to reprocess the data files whenever we want to do so.
Right.
But it's just a matter of adding in.
Meeting's over. Meeting is over. It is now 10:18. Yeah, 10:18. Such good PhD progress is being made, friends. I'm incredibly excited about it. Like, it's giving Dr. Jones 2024, like 100%. So, feeling good about that. I was gonna make me a parfait to get me through my meeting, but I forgot I had my smoothie that I didn't finish for the gym. So, it's actually doing me good. I don't have to eat right now before my walk, which is actually my next goal that I want to talk about, because I keep trying to run away from it, but the key really is walking. Like, the key to cardio fitness, the key to sustainable weight loss is to walk. I saw the most progress during 2020 when the protests were happening all around Richmond, and I would spend my time walking around the city doing that, and then I would also just be walking up and down my street. And that's how I got into like working out for real. And every time I go back to that mindset of just walking as much as possible, like 30 minutes, an hour, however long, I see hella progress. I get so concerned about like doing too much cardio, but then I remember that there are people who go to the gym and then also run 10 miles every day. Like, it's not going to eat away your muscles as long as you're eating protein. So let's get the cardio in, you know? So that's what I want to do and why I want to do it. And my strategy for it has been to either do 2 30-minute walks or do a full 1 hour walk. And that is normally enough to get my 10K steps. So I'll either like go to the gym, do a 30-minute walk right after, go about my day, and then after dinner or lunch, go on another 30-minute walk. And then that's if I'm not feeling too like energetic after my workout. Like, if it's just I'm too spent, I'll do 2 walks. But if I like, I had some carbs beforehand and I'm just feeling it, it's pretty outside, whatever, I'm gonna go ahead and just do a straight up hour, So that's what I've been trying to implement if you saw my last video. But that's my strategy going forward. Just like not trying to do too much, just trying to get a lump sum goal every day and not force it to be an hour if I can't. And so how I'm adjusting this for fall is just honestly thinking about the fact that I don't like the cold. That's what this whole video is about. How am I adjusting for the weather? Because it's a big deal. Okay, it's for real. It's a legitimate issue. So if I want to go on my walks, I just have to be very realistic about either braving the cold or walking on the treadmill. So for braving the cold, I bought all kinds of things. I got my, what are those called? Skull caps, skull hats. I got scarves and sweaters and sweatpants and long sleeves. Like, I got the things so I can go outside. But like, there's a threshold. Once we get to like 40s, 30s, there's not enough long sleeves in the world. Okay, I don't know. So I want to prepare to like be outside as long as possible because I want to do my walks. I just love being outside in nature. It makes it so time just goes by so quickly. And I'm a music listener, you know. So that's my first strategy, you know, my first adjustment, like through my clothes. And then I also would then just have to adjust through using the treadmill. I hate it. So my current plan for that is to just actually watch my shows while I'm on the treadmill. I love video essays on YouTube. I've just started Suits, and that's 8 seasons, so that'll last me all fall. I have, you know, I watch people's reaction videos to series, so that's hella time. Like, there's plenty of things I can just pull up on the YouTubes and be on the treadmill, and I'm walking steady. I'm not doing that 30, 35, 45, whatever the fuck. I don't really care about the trends. I just want something that's sustainable. So that's maybe like 2.5, 3 incline for an hour. I don't need super fucking difficult right just yet. I just need something sustainable that I can do every day. So that's the goal. Either outside for an hour or treadmill, low intensity for an hour. But we're not having any excuses of, oh, I didn't get my walk because it was cold outside. You ain't got no long sleeves. You don't have any access to a gym. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. So I can update my tracker now and get ready to go on my walk. I literally need to stop finding that I need a jacket now. Like, I'm gonna just have to put something over. I'll put my motherfucking hoodie back on. The fuck? Duh. So I was in my research notes when I want to go back to my planner for today. I can cross off leg day and my walk. Awesome. I'm filming this video. I essentially give myself a minimum of 3 tasks every day from each priority area. So for my PhD, I had my meeting. I have another priority of this fitness journey and maintaining these body sculpting goals. So that's my leg day and going on this walk. My YouTube goals mean scripting, recording, editing content. So that's filming this video. So I can cross off 2 things. Dunzo. Okay. I have updated my habit tracker, my hot list, my time tracker. I also need to update what I've eaten. Protein smoothie and rice cakes. I'm also going to have a protein bar right now. And I can go ahead and cross this off too thin now. Word. Oh, back inside, I actually have a quick meeting. I am president of SIAM at my school, and we should start having events for the semester. So I've been trying to like wrangle us together to meet because I've had horrible email etiquette. Anyway, I spent my time on my walk exploring my neighborhood, and I even made a note in my phone of all the things I discovered. So coffee shops, what else I have in here? Coffee shops, parks near me, and food near me, and I wrote it, and I only chose things in a walking distance so that I stay active. So if I need a reason to walk, I can walk to a coffee shop, walk to a park, walk to a cafe or something. So I wrote those down and the way to get there. So yeah, I'm excited. And then I signed up for some events and updated my October calendar. So that's actually what I'm going to talk about in the meeting, our events for SIAM for the semester. So I'm just updating my October calendar right now so I can go ahead and just plan it out. So yeah, I need to send a Zoom link for this damn meeting. Like, how are we gonna meet, girl? Soups dupes, thanks. Oh my god. Yeah, boy, they loved all my ideas. my event ideas, the e-board. So now I just have to make the hashtag flyers and post them. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it on Mondays. That's gonna be Monday's task. Let's add that to the to-do list so that we remember to. I'm super hungry right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and make me a parfait before I go grocery shopping, okay? Because I need something in my stomach. Because if I don't, I'm gonna buy everything, even though I'm low-key, high-key already buying everything. Excuse me. Oh, I'm starving. I'm starving. Starving. I'm starving. We got our apple, our granola, our yogurt. All we need now is honey, and we're good. So one of my goals for my fitness journey the rest of this year is to make sure that I also get enough protein in. So protein is what packs our muscles when we go to the gym or stretching them, and then protein like fills in the space that we stretch to make our muscles bigger, and then them solidifying is what happens when we rest. So we have to rest for that protein to like solidify into our body. And so getting enough protein is essential for the muscles to do anything. Like if you stretch them but then you don't feel them, they're just gonna deflate back to where they were. You know, you gotta pack them up. That's why you gotta get enough protein. And I believe that the recommended amount is 1 or 2 grams per pound of body weight, or per kilogram of body weight. So I believe I'm like 80 kilograms. So that means at least 80 grams of protein a day. And then to see growth, you want about 100 grams because most people are over 100 pounds. So I'm aiming for 111 grams of protein every day, which is a lot. Luckily, I'm not vegan or any of those other things, so that's not like a hindrance for what I'm doing. But yeah, my strategy for meeting this is honestly just planning the fuck out of my food. Having to decide what to eat day of in the moment is when I always stray the most from my protein goals and my nutrition goals. So if I've thought out the day before, the week ahead, the whatever ahead, if I've just thought ahead before I have to eat, then I'll more likely make a better choice. So I have a system where I have a, right here on my fridge, I have a what I ate where I write down my meal ideas of what I want to eat, and it's sitting stuck on my freezer, on my refrigerator. So every time I am opening it, I see what I want to eat for that meal. I also have that list in my phone, in my meals to week. If you saw my weekly reset routine, I have it in my bullet journal. My meals of the week, I have that as a spread available to download, right? I have it everywhere. I have a reminder everywhere of like, I've already thought about what I need to eat, because if I think of it the day of, I'm just gonna grab the quickest thing, and the quickest thing, if it wasn't already made or thought about, will be some chips or some candy or whatever. So that's my strategy. It's just planning the fuck out of my meals. So I'm actually gonna go grocery shopping because I've done that. I've planned out what I want to eat next week and to get all those things before there's no money to get those things, because groceries and inflation, and it's fucking crazy. Anyway, my adjustment to doing these things for fall though, meeting my protein goal, I realized that in the fall it's cold as fuck, so I'm all about meat and I'm all about soup. Okay, so I want to add more soup and meals into my routine, so I can have like a lot of meat, a lot of vegetables. And then I also want to make sure that I'm just really cooking a lot more. Like I've been cooking a lot, I think, period, but I'll really be inside. Like when I say there's 3 days this week where I did not leave this building. I can just cook my meals inside, so I can get a little more creative with what I'm doing, add a little more pizzazz to my at-home meals. So that's my adjustment for the fall, like adding more soups, being a little more creative when I plan my meals every week. So that's my strategy for that. I literally planned out what I was going to eat today before I picked up my camera this morning. Before I even touched you, I already knew what I was eating today. Okay, and then I track it, obviously. Like I track it through my bullet journal, and I also track it by taking pictures of it on my Instagram, and I read down on my Fitness Pal. And I don't know if you're supposed to do this, but I just go ahead and I have my plan, and I go ahead and put in my plan into my Fitness Pal as if I've already eaten it, like at the beginning of the day, to see how much that will get me. And so that way, like I put this in at, what does it say, like 10 a.m. I put in that I was going to eat this parfait, but I'm eating it right now at 4:30. But I knew that if I ate these things today, then I would meet my protein goal guaranteed. So like that has kept me on track. Already knowing that like, okay, if I eat the stuff I've designated, I'll meet all my goals. So don't stray from that. So even though earlier I was walking and I passed by a couple stores, I was like, I have a protein bar that's already in my macro, so I'm gonna just eat that. I wanted something sweet. I could go buy a cake, but I already put in my fitness pal that I'm gonna eat a parfait, and that's in my macro. So let me just eat that. Let me just eat that if I've already put it in there and I've seen that it's matching my goals. So that's also what I do to meet my protein goals, because my ass is not gonna build itself. Definitely making sure I have my creatine and my protein, and I'm lifting heavy is gonna make sure I see the progress I want in my muscle definition. So let me make this parfait actually. I made it for my mom when she was here, and she was like, this is a lot of food. It is a lot of food. Like, you wouldn't think that it is looking at that little thing of yogurt, but it's a lot of food. Now that I've got my pretty picture, I can just mix it all up, because that's how I like to eat some things. You know, some things I'm like, my food doesn't need to touch. Other things I'm like, mixy, mixy, mashy, mashy, hodgepodge mess. Speaking of perfect, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about my other goal. These water bottles right here, baby. These are 42 ounces. So another goal of mine for the rest of the year is to really up my water intake. I have not been drinking nearly enough water, like just being for real. I have not been. So because I know this because I did Buku's challenge in September, and one of the challenges was to get a gallon every day. So I had to track if I was doing that. I was not. So now I'm like, I really want to do that. So I'm starting minimum these two. So this is 42 ounces and this is 42 ounces. So if I drink one in the morning, one in the day, then that's 84 ounces of water. And then if I do it one more time, we're at a gallon. So the reason I want to get this much water in is because water is incredibly important for muscle, brain, skin recovery, and equilibrium, like making sure it's all at a good state. We're made of water. We need water. Dehydration leads to so many other things, as I talked about in my balancing my nervous system video. And then also I take creatine every day, and the more water you have, the more effective it is. So it's just like doubly beneficial for me to actually up my water intake. And so like I said, my strategy is to fill these water bottles up every single night and drink one in the morning, one in the daytime, and then one at night. So like one from 5 to 12, one from 12 to 5, one from 5 to 10. That's the ideal strategy, right? That's the strategy. How am I going to do it, right? How am I going to do this during the fall? Personally, what I really like to do, especially since I'm just accepting that I'm going to be a homebody this fall. I hate the cold and I got a lot of shit to do. So there's just, unless I plan to do it, I really won't be outside. So what I like doing when I'm at home with my water is I take this bottle, sit it beside me, and then I just keep pouring this cup full over and over. And I often find that I drink this thing a lot quicker than when I'm just drinking it like this or when I grab my straw. But that's strategy number 2. So strategy number 1, pouring into my cup. Strategy number 2, big straw. Big straw. Having to just do that, I don't know, it makes, when you don't enjoy something, you don't do it often. So making it easier by just sticking the straw in and just, while I'm working, like just putting it in front of me and just sipping on it without my teeth knocking it over, of course, is also a good way to make sure I get it in, and just like keeping it on me like an emotional support water bottle. And then I have water bottles in every area. I have one in my gym bag, in my car, on my desk. So yeah, for the fall, I'm gonna take advantage of being able to use my cup, being able to use my utensils, because I don't like carrying those things with me places. So I'm hoping that'll make it easier to meet this goal. And with all this water, I'll be peeing like shit, and I'll be right here by my bathroom, so it's fine. It's fine. So let me finish my parfait, because I hate when I don't finish it and the granola gets soggy. y'all, they're amazing. I got these 2 bags because I have to carry it all by myself. So I was like, I don't have any bags with me, so I just bought these ones. And they fit everything in here. I'm obsessed with it, actually. Like, thank God. All done. Look at my full refrigerator and freezer. Look at all this food. I'm really sad. I got enough food for about 2-3 weeks because we're really in tunnel vision mode. We're really in lock-in mode. It's very much so giving in the house focused. So I did want to say, hold on. I don't have this foot. Like, I keep my apartment on 75 because I have common sense. What do you keep your apartment on? Yeah, I feel good now. I feel good now. Oh my gosh. So my last fitness goal for the fall is to actually really be intentional about getting more fiber in my diet. I've gotten really good at making sure I get enough protein in my diet, but I know that like a very meat and carb only diet is the problem with the inflammation in my body. So I need to make sure that I am having a vegetable at every meal. So like that's my goal. Going forward is every meal there should be some kind of serving of vegetable. Apple with breakfast, broccoli with lunch, string beans with dinner. You know, you get your 3 servings of fiber minimum every day. And I've not been doing that. I might have been getting like 1 serving of veggies with one of my meals. So I really been trying to reprioritize that. Hence this grocery haul and getting all these vegetables. So that's the goal. I really want to decrease the inflammation in my body. I know that's why my PCOS symptoms are aggravated, why my weight loss isn't as quick, and also why I've been hella bloated and craving all the sugar. Like, I've been eating so much candy. It's crazy. I've been eating so much candy. I bought candy for my candy bowl and then I ate it all. I gotta stop. I hope you noticed I didn't buy any sweets during this haul because every time I buy sweets, they're gone in like a week because I'm addicted. So no more temptation in the house. Just healthy things. I know we all have those moments like, what am I going to eat when I don't want something healthy? Nothing. Eat dinner, you know? That's where I'm at. So yeah, I got all these vegetables and all this food so that I can have every meal off my menu ready to go. So since I plan my meals, my strategy is just to make sure that every week when I sit down to plan them, that I highlight that there's a vegetable in every meal. Just like double check that I've chosen that. That way when I prep each day, there's going to be a vegetable in it. So just making sure that I'm really using my planning and organization to the best of my ability because I have it all set up. So why not get it together, you know? So I kind of do this already, but I'm really just trying to optimize these systems since I know it's going to change in the fall. And so in the fall, I know that I mentioned earlier, I'm a soup kind of girl, okay? I'm a soup kind of girl. I'm a meat kind of girl. So I got some like breadcrumbs to make like chicken sandwiches. I'm going to make some soups. I love a good soup, baby. I've made a creamy kale bacon spinach soup one time. I love a good classic black vegetables and noodle tomato soup. I love a good, you know, broccoli cheese. I love a good, oh my god, I love a good stew with like beef and potatoes and vegetables. Like, I just love soup things. So I really want to be intentional with the things I've gotten, that I can just add those things and these potatoes and all these things to some soups super quick, and also some pastas. I've been trying to make sure that I get like good pasta, so I got those Trader Joe's ones so that I can like just put some salmon, some broccoli, and some pesto on top of some protein pasta. Boom, meal. So just trying to think of things like that, like make sure that I'm having a full plate of macronutrients is what I'm going for my daily meals, and I'm tracking that through my bullet journal and my Instagram. So yeah, I'm ready for the fall. I'm all set up. Groceries for October have been gotten. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and plan for the month. Now, I do not cook after I buy groceries, as we know. I don't do that, I'm too lazy. I got Jersey Mike's to eat right now, so I'm gonna get undressed and eat that. and relax for the evening. Oh my God, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Before I get into this, because I'm gonna get into it, okay? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna tear this shit up, okay? I'm so hungry. I feel like I've heard my stomach growl 3 times in the last 5 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat and let you go. I'm gonna go ahead and let you go. So I'm honestly incredibly thrilled about where I am in my life right now, and I'm so excited for this fall season. October starts on Sunday, and I feel prepared. I feel prepared, I feel ready, I feel focused. So here's to keeping that energy up all fall, okay? Join me so that we can accomplish this shit together, because we can. Yes, Q4, let's go. Final quarter, home stretch. Let's finish this shit strong. I'll see you in my next video. Oh, I'm so hungry. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Look at that piece of bacon. Incredible.